Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Amperson. Good morning.
And on the line, the fishing line,
Hey, there you go.
Mark is with us with Trade Winds Marina. Good morning, Mark. How you doing?
Good. How about you guys?
We're doing well. Good summer behind us, looking towards late summer and early fall. I know you are too, and things are winding down a bit at Trade Winds. But how's the summer gone for you, Mark? It's been a pretty steady weather summer, I think, other than earlier in the summer. How's things went for you?
It's been a good year. You never know till everything's shut down and all the final bills roll in, but I think it's been a good year. And we've seen a lot of people and a lot of new faces and a lot of old faces, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a great combination, to have those steady customers that have been coming and using the Trade Winds for all sorts of things and good food and for a number of years. And then seeing those new faces means you're doing something right. People are coming in, they're hearing the word about the good food and all the things you offer. So that's got to be kind of fun.
You bet. And the lake levels have been on our side this year. So, I mean, the lake's still, it's only about 6 or 7 foot down right now. So, which is just amazing.
Yeah. Usually this time of year, or at least regularly this time of year, you're talking about which boat ramps you might be able to use, and you don't have that problem, so that's great. And certainly you have the boat ramps there that people can utilize, stop by and pick up the things they want to take out on the lake, whether they're fishing or skiing or whatever they're doing. And the forecast right now looks real nice and steady again. Those upper 80s and lower 90s are pretty darn good for going out and doing things on the water.
Absolutely. Kind of going to get a reprieve this weekend from the heat.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think that's a welcome for everybody.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I think even for going out and camping, these days, a lot of these people have these large campers with slide outs and air conditioners, but then there's those folks that still have tents and pop-ups and that sort of thing. So certainly that makes it more comfortable.
yeah, absolutely. And we're looking forward to our last big weekend for the summer, and with the weather and the lake being full, I think it'll be a good weekend. Got a few things going on this weekend. We got a standing one-man band coming back Saturday night, and he's going to play for 3 or 4 hours, and just kind of hopefully the weather cooperates. He was here a couple weeks ago, and about midway through his second set, we got dumped on.
Well, I don't want you to get dumped on, but it would be nice to get some rain. But hopefully you can get all the show in and then have a nice rain.
Yeah, well, we've been fortunate. We've gotten quite a bit more rain than what you guys have over there.
Yeah, because I think our last rain was Sunday, which was 600s. That's the last one we had. And it's starting to look a little bit drier here now. And like you say, we haven't had the rain amounts that you've had.
Yeah, this last week, we had 260 on, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday last week. It was just,
wow,
just out of nowhere.
Well, that's great. That's great. Now, this is your last full weekend. Let's see. Then the next weekend we start looking at Labor Day, and I assume things change pretty quickly then as far as hours and things go.
Yep, after Labor Day, we'll just be open on weekends. We're debating whether it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or we're just going to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It kind of depends on the crowd, and with school starting, you really notice things slowing down. So
yeah, well, I know we'll probably talk. I think we'll talk one more time, but wanted to just thank you for being on our show, because there's so many people from Custer County and our adjoining counties that listen to our station that go to Sherman, and it seems like the fishing is always pretty good there. It's close. You don't have to drive a super long way. and we appreciate that. But we also appreciate what you do as a community member with your weekend you have for service people and all the different things. I know that you have other things that you do with your community, and we like working with people like you. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I wish, small communities like Loop City, you get your people that want to be involved, and then you get and that seems like it's the same people all the time, and it's hard to get new people to be involved in some events, and just even town hall meetings or, things like that for the community. But
yeah,
we're trying to grow our community, and I think the lake really helps with that. And we just trying to get new young people into town with some housing projects and stuff. So things are looking up for the Sherman County and the Loop City area, and everything that we can do as Trade Winds Marina, or me and my wife as individuals, we're going to try and do.
Well, we appreciate that. All the communities need that, but you're exactly correct. There's a nucleus or a handful of people that are almost always there, but the more of a team you have, the more things you can get done. And of course, as you mentioned, from this side of things, we're going to drive through town to get to the lake, and driving through town, it's a nice community, well kept community. And I think it's good that people kind of take a break, come into town from the lake, and of course do business with you as well. So it's all good. But we appreciate what you do, Mark. We really do.
Well, thank you. It's nice to hear that, because sometimes you think, well, is it really worth what we're doing? But yeah. It ends up being that way.
Yeah, and I want to apologize too on behalf of any rowdies that come from Custer County and surrounding area from our listening area that come in there, and there's a few wild ones over here, Mark.
To be honest with you, we have very few issues.
That's
good. Really, we do. It's very laid back atmosphere 99% of the time. With the exception of your 4th of July weekend and that. But
yeah, of course.
For the most part, it's very relaxing, and people come out and just sit in the pavilion and watch the boats come in and go out. And sometimes that gets a little hairy when a storm rolls in unexpected, but it's a good. We always call it our little lake community, and everybody's welcome.
Yeah, well, and you have folks, coming from all directions. We've talked about that before. Grand Island's not all that far from you. Kearney's not all that far from you. We're not that far, and everybody knows where Sherman is. They know where Trade Winds is, because you're right in the corner of the dam there. So you make a lot of friends from all different directions, and I think that's probably kind of what we're getting from you. Is that's kind of your payoff. You total the bills up at the end of the summer and see how you came out financially, but you sure meet a lot of good people.
Absolutely. It's amazing the people that we meet, and the people that come out and enjoy it. I mean, from all over. It's the craziest thing I've seen since I've been there was the whole eclipse deal.
Yes.
And we had people from Canada coming and camping, and we had some virtually the equivalent to our NASA from Spain there with like $100,000 worth of telescopes.
Oh man, that's cool.
And I gotta admit, when they started talking about this eclipse and we need to promote that and everything, I was like, all this hippie crap, And it was truly one of the most amazing things I've probably seen was the eclipse, and the people from, all over the world and all walks of life were there at Sherman. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And there's people that they follow this thing around. They go all over the world for this thing.
They do. It's amazing. And you get to show them what it's like to live here. I mean, that's the cool thing there. Yeah. Well, Mark.
Yeah, I know the guy from Spain. He was like, "What's all that tall green stuff?"
That's everywhere.
That's corn, buddy. That's corn.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, let's talk again. But before we go, what are your hours right now?
Right now we're 8 to 8, and the grill's on from 11 to 8.
Okay. All right.
So that's where we're at, and I do believe we still have a few. We may have 1 or 2 RV sites open for Labor Day. So if you're a little late making plans, give the girls a call at the marina, and they'll let you know what we got available.
All right, Mark. It's always a pleasure. Thanks a lot.
All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful day.
You too. All right. Yeah, I think Mark, as he was talking a couple of shows ago about how he was in the construction business and was the ramrod of the construction crew, and he kind of was used to yelling, "Hey, don't do that, do this," and so he made that adjustment. Running a restaurant in a marina would be quite a switch, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they do a good job over there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have another good show lined up for you. We're going to tell you lots about discounts for tomorrow evening's cruise that we hope you'll take part in. We'll be broadcasting live from the city square near the bandstand somewhere. I think we're going to set up, according to our meeting yesterday, on the south side of the park. And we're going to be getting Jeremy in here during the show. He's been making some calls to kind of get an idea where good places to turn around as you go up and down Main. And then, of course, you can go off Main, and you'll want to go off Main because there's going to be some good deals with some of our merchants that are just off Main Street. So we'll be talking about that more as we go along through the show today and telling you about the specials. And we have some other guests coming in as well, so keep it right here. And before I get too far down the road here, I don't want to forget, don't let me forget, it's my wife's birthday today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
Joan wants me to sing.
Well,
doesn't she? I'll sing happy birthday to her.
Not
sure.
right now.
You want to do that now, or you want to do it later?
No,
show?
That's okay. Don't worry
sure?
about it. It's fine.
Well, I don't want to forget
Well,
to sing.
Well, let's do the menus.
Oh, okay.
And,
all right.
We'll do that, and then we'll play the game, and then we'll see if we have time for you to sing.
Okay.
To my wife. The Prairie Pioneer Center today, on this Wednesday, featuring pork tenderloin casserole, sweet potato, and fruit.
All right, Callaway today, popcorn chicken bowl at Callaway.
And Selma Myrna, chicken fried rice, mini corn dogs. I've been watching a little bit of the Little League World Series.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids, that's their favorite, chicken fried rice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Arcadia School today, pigs in a blanket at Arcadia.
The Arnold Schools featuring lasagna and garlic toast.
Let's see, Gothenburg today, some of their choices include chicken fried rice, mini corn dogs. Grill Station combo today at Gothenburg is a barbecue rib sandwich basket. Also made fresh cheesy pizza and a fresh baked ham and cheese sub. Some of your choices at Gothenburg today.
Cavatini at Thedford Schools.
Sandhill School in Dunning today at spaghetti pasta bake at Sandhills.
Loop City Schools, barbecue chicken sandwich or enchilada.
All right, Cozad today, some of their choices include chicken patty, grilled ham and cheese sandwich, and pizza bar. Some of your choices at Cozad today.
At Ansley, it's beef stroganoff, veggie, and dinner roll. And I think I have a couple more here. Litchfield, they're having quesadillas today. And SEM, popcorn chicken bowl. At Sumner, Eddyville Miller, home of the Mustang.
Hey, there you go.
All right, let's play the game.
Okay.
Our winner, if we have a winner, when they win, will be automatically making a $5 donation. We'll be doing that for them here at KCNI KBBN to the Inclusive Playground Fund. And what other prize you have today?
Well, it's Wednesday, so that's when they serve pigs in a blanket at Runza in Broken Bow. So here's a chance for you to win one of those as well. We've been testing your knowledge on rock lyrics. So we're going to give you a line of a song, and then you tell us what the song is and who sang it. Here is your line for today. Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to take. That is from what song? Your choices are Black Sabbath, Singing Black Sabbath, Dream Theater with Pull Me Under, Metallica, Enter Sandman, or Nightwish with Wishmaster. Which of those songs does that line come from? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Good morning.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Try Runza's Lemonade Refreshers, powered by plant-based natural caffeine. And they come in 4 delicious flavors: pomegranate passion, mango mojo, prickly pear, and watermelon wild. Why do you keep doing that?
These refreshers are just so refreshing.
But you don't have to make that noise every time. Try Runza's Lemonade Refreshers, because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
Well, we didn't get a call on that. Now, if you're not a metalhead, you might not know the lyrics, but it's very familiar if you are. And the answer is?
Yeah, it would be Metallica, Enter Sandman is where that line comes from.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool tune, really.
Yes, yeah. It gets played a lot. You go to a sporting event, they like to play it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't hear the whole thing.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Good morning on this hump day from Bill Varney, down south of us, and all the trees and woods down there. Jack Holt says good morning from Sargent, Nebraska. And Vicki and Bill Hart say, Dave, your wife shares a birthday with someone very special to me. My dad, Bud Koloff of Arcadia, is 92 years young today. So happy birthday to you, Bud, and happy birthday to my wife, Joan Knight. I still think of her as Joan Knight, her maiden name.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Let's see, celebrating with some other folks as well this morning on the birthday cards here. Robert Plant is celebrating his birthday on this August 20th. Of course, his music career has been something else. He's was lead singer for many years for Led Zeppelin. He had the Honey Drippers with Sea of Love, and he also had some other solo work that he did. And then most recently working with Alison Krauss and making some great music there. He is 77 today. And let's see here. Oh, James Pankow is 78, trombonist, founding member of the Hall of Fame rock band Chicago, and known for the band's brass arrangements, which were really come out of nowhere back in the late 60s, early 70s. Chicago still goes on. There's still, I don't know how many of the originals, but I know some folks that just recently went and saw them and said they sounded great. John Hyatt.
There you go.
And I can tell you that my wife celebrated a birthday with John Hyatt in person.
Really?
Well, I don't know if it was on August 20th, but it was close. We were out in Deadwood at a concert, John Hyatt concert, and she snuck backstage to his bus, and he was kind enough to visit with her and sign a hat and
that's
talk
neat.
to her. So, yes, John Hyatt, very nice guy. 73 today. So he's just a little older than Joan is. So we're going to celebrate John Hyatt's birthday with Joan Knight and Bud and anybody else that's having one. Okay?
Sounds good.
John Hyatt with Pirate Radio. It's also National Radio Day, so we're going to have some radio songs for you.
Well, those are
locally owned, homegrown.
We, when I first started working here in the early 90s, you aired pirate radio,
Yes, we did.
and it was really popular.
That was very popular. Syndicated show that we run Saturday nights.
Yes.
And everybody go out and drive around, crank it up like they're going to do tomorrow night for cruise night.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you guys used to cruise. You too.
Yeah.
We did.
We did,
Yes, we did. Hi, Kendall Techmeyer. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great, Brent. How are you guys tonight or today?
Doing fantastic. Yes. Thanks for getting up and coming out here this morning.
Oh, I just clocked out of work and came here.
Hey, all right. Well, we're glad you did. Kendall, of course, is with Axe Kickers here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. And we've been talking about this with so many people. For us, it seems like the summer has went so fast.
Yeah.
Has it been kind of that way for you guys?
It really slowed down for us over the summer, which is fine. I mean, people got things to do, but it's really picking back up now. And then it's like, August is over.
I know.
I haven't even got my motorcycle out. It's just been a busy summer.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time to get it out, man.
I agree.
All right. Well, listen, I know that you kind of jotted some things down
Yep.
that you wanted to talk about, so I'm going to kind of let you lead the discussion here this morning so that we don't miss anything.
Okay.
What were some of the main topics you wanted to address with
Well, I
Axe
wanted
Kickers?
to let people know we're getting ready to start our fall league back up.
Okay.
September 10th is the first night, 2-person leagues. Yeah, any skills, welcome. I mean, we're going to teach you guys. It's a good time. Like I've said before, it's competitive, but it's not fierce. It's a lot of fun. So we start on September 10th at 7:30, I believe. And it's a Wednesday. We throw every Wednesday. And I believe it's 8 or 12 weeks. I can't remember that part off the top of my head. But, yeah, we'd love to get some new blood in there. We've already got a couple new teams coming down. So please come down and give it a try. It's a lot of fun.
So for the league, Kendall, do people have to come with a team formed, or you can just show up as an individual and say, hey, I'd like to participate if there's a spot available somewhere on a team?
Absolutely, and we will work with that. I mean, we've had that happen. It's better if you do have a 2-person team already, just in case. That way you can get right in.
Sure.
Because some nights that one person shows up, we got to find somebody, and we'll work on it with you. We'll help you, but it's better if you can come with a partner.
I know I'm just kind of thinking about like golf league and stuff. They have subs.
Yeah.
If someone can't make it, is that something you do with league for Axe Kickers or not?
We're more than willing to have subs, and we've got a couple guys available, but to make it fair, the guys available are really good.
Aha.
So like Noah will sub in, but we make him throw left-handed.
Oh, okay.
And he's still better than average left-handed.
I bet he is. I never thought about that. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. You're getting to the championship or whatever, and all of a sudden, I don't feel well. Can we have a sub here?
Yeah, bring a ringer
Noah, come on in, and can you take my spot? That's good stuff. Well, I know that your leagues kind of over the years have continued to grow a little bit, and it really is a good time because I know you guys work hard to make it laid back and fun.
Yeah,
as
we don't
well
want
as
it to be too
competitive.
serious. Yeah. We want everybody to have a good time and enjoy themselves. We want you to go home from that and thinking, I can't wait for next week.
Yeah. So with the way your league operates, I mean, you guys have changed things so much. I mean, you have so many things that people can throw out on the target and everything. Is the league basically around the bullseye and the points, or do you do different things even in your league?
Well, in this league, it's just axes only and it's bullseye only for
Okay.
points. We would love to get another, like a throwing star league or something, and we've had a lot of interest. But then when we go to do it, when we got our open night and nobody comes in, 1 or 2 people, that's just part of life. I mean, life gets in the way of having a good time.
It does, yes. But you have to take a break from life sometimes,
Exactly.
and this is a perfect way to do that.
I've got one thrower that says this is the only fun I get to have all week.
That's nice.
and she has a great time.
Good. All right. So the league is getting ready to get started, and you need to be signed up by when?
You can sign up that day.
Okay.
And even a week or so, if you come in and you like it and just watch, and next week you want to throw a week, well, you can make up your games.
Oh, okay.
We're not sticklers on that. It's like I said, it's for fun. We do plaques and most improved player and high points and all that, but it really is about having a good time.
Yeah. Do you have? Do you kind of build it toward, say, like a championship night?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the last night of the league is the championship night.
Nice.
First place 4th, second place 3rd, whoever wins. Last time, our first place team got knocked off right away, and the fourth place team won.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
See, you never know.
You never know if you just have a good night.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds like fun. All right, so we'll encourage people to get involved in League, which is getting ready to get started.
September 10th.
All right, September 10th. Mark it down. Let's see other things that you wanted to mention.
I jotted a few things down because, I'm finally starting to get a little prepared. One thing I really want to get out there is Labor Day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we are not open.
Okay.
Axe Kickers or Cracker Jacks will not be open those 3 days. I wanted to make sure I really get that out there.
Okay.
We're going to kind of take a little time to recharge, maybe get my motorcycle out, and get prepared for the fall season because we're really busy during the fall season. Yeah. Let's see here. We've got a new feature, and you guys might even be interested in this now. You can actually sponsor a lane now.
Oh.
Yep. We've got a new feature. We can actually put the logo or whatever you want right on a lane at the bottom or the top, and it's if you buy it, sponsor it for a month, you have your logo there for a month. You can pick one of the lanes, whichever one you want, and put your logo on there.
Oh, nice.
So that's a brand new feature. We just got it last week.
Well, it's a great way for a business to advertise.
Right. And we do get a good crowd, and we get a lot of people that just come in and they watch everybody. Well, it's going to be right there for everybody to see.
Yeah.
So that's brand new. I mean, pretty happy about that. It was something we talked about, and then all of a sudden the company we go through just lays it out for us.
Yeah.
So that was really nice.
Okay. So if a business is interested in that, I assume just talk to you or Noah would be the people to visit
give us a call, stop in, send us a message on Facebook. We're pretty available.
Yeah. I like the sound of that. We're going to send you over there to the KCNI KBBN lane.
There you go.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, we thought it was pretty cool, so we're pretty excited about it.
All right, good.
I can't remember if I've announced this on here, but we have a birthday deal package now.
Okay.
And we've got it wrote up on our big board in there, but you'd be shocked how many people just walk right by it.
Yeah, I understand.
Big.
Yeah.
But if you come in on your birthday with 3 other throwers, a birthday thrower can throw for free for up to 2 hours.
Oh.
Geez.
So if it's your birthday and you got 3 people, come down, you're throwing for free.
Okay.
Like I said, with 3 paying customers.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one I think you guys might really be interested. Okay, Saturday night, I'm not going to be around.
All right.
So Noah's running it.
Are you saying this Saturday night?
This
Saturday night.
Yeah,
Okay.
Noah is running it.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to come down and have Yoda, where'd I get Yoda at? Noah's unique way of showing people how to throw and having a good time. I mean, because we're totally different on how we do things.
Sure.
Noah's going to be there Saturday. Come down and throw with Noah.
All right.
Yeah, and also you can play him in pool.
Yep, absolutely. He's getting better.
Oh, I bet he is.
Well, he still can't beat me, but he's getting better.
So if you show up on Saturday night, will Noah throw with his left hand?
If you asked him to, he will.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay. I actually
He's
like
not
to
bad
watch that.
left-handed. He's
Isn't
not.
he?
We practiced it for a long time just because of that.
Yeah.
And last time I was in here, we talked about the party bus.
Yes.
We've run into just a couple little things, but we're pretty much ready to roll it out. So if anybody's interested in a party bus in this area, reach out to Noah or myself or stop in and talk to us. And last thing I wanted to make sure I mentioned is it's never too early to start booking those holiday parties, guys.
There you go.
Because
There you go.
I know the summer's over already, and last year by the end of October we were booked up.
Yeah.
So never too early to get started on that stuff.
Okay.
Something for everybody to be thinking about. I mean, we're gonna work with you. We're gonna get you in there, but if you've got a certain date you really want, now's the time to get it.
I want to go back to the party bus just real quick. How? Because I think when you presented this for the first time on the air and we talked about it, you guys are kind of willing to go distances a little bit with this thing, right?
Anywhere in Nebraska.
Okay, anywhere in Nebraska.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. So, we're pretty flexible. I mean, I've said this before. We're just 2 guys trying to figure it out.
Well, I love the flexibility, but I think you folks can gather from just the way Kendall talks. You guys, you want to have fun, and you've really made this as a way for other people to have fun too, and I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It really is. I mean, I'm just a normal guy. Let's have a good time. No drama. Let's just have fun.
Amen to that.
Life's too short.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, you just said how you started working here in the 90s. I thought, 90s, really that late? And I thought, wait a minute, we graduated in 89.
I was going to say, man.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
It was a long. We're getting old, Kendall. We're getting old, buddy. All right. So Axe Kickers, if you're not familiar with it, Axe Kickers is located right there, at the Tumbleweed. It's now Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill, but you're on the west end of the Tumbleweed, and easy to access. Just walk in the door, and I know that you and now Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill have a great thing going, and you really complement each other real well.
Yeah, it's a good time. Like I said before, it just really works out well. You can come in and get yourself a good meal, bite to eat, and have some entertainment. Have a cold drink if you want. Make sure to game a pool. We got the skill machines in there. We had a big winner the other night.
Nice.
So it's a good time. It really is. Family atmosphere. Obviously, we got to be 10 years old to throw axes.
Okay.
But we got to watch the little ones because they run around. But we haven't had any problems with that. People have been great on watching their children, make sure everybody's safe. It's really worked out well.
And before you go, one thing we do want to remind everybody. I know, especially in the summertime, you can't throw with open-toed shoes.
Right. And we do have a couple pair of Crocs there, and we disinfect them and all that between throwers. But some people are just they won't do that.
Yeah.
So if you're coming down, throw a pair of sneakers in the truck.
There you go.
Just that way you got them. And we have a lot of people do that.
Yeah, good. Quickly, your hours. I mean, we want to stress. You just mentioned Labor Day weekend. You're going to be closed,
right? So
take note of that. But your regular hours, otherwise.
Well, we open at 5 every night except Sundays. We're not open on Sundays at the moment. And honestly, as we're figuring things out, we like to stay open to 10 Monday through Thursday. And Monday and Thursday we have pool league in there, so we're usually open pretty late. But like on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I mean, if it's dead at 9:30, we probably go home because we all work other jobs too. Yeah. And same on the weekends, we open at 5, and we have the capability of being open till 1 a.m. as far as licenses and stuff go. But if it's 11:30 and we haven't seen anybody, we go home.
Yeah.
I mean, we're tired.
Good for you. We want you to keep at this if you.
You can't.
Don't want to burn yourself out.
And that's why we're taking those 3 days, just kind of recharge a little bit, because I anticipate this fall being very busy.
Well, you have all the sports activities starting now, and Cracker Jacks is perfect for stopping in after the ball game or before the ball game, and the traffic's just going to pick up.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And I'm sure I anticipate the parties being more than last year, and we were busy last year.
Yeah.
More people know we're here and what we have, and so, I anticipate it being very good.
Good.
I mean, the community's, like I said before, has just been outstanding.
Fantastic. Good to hear. Anything else, my friend, before we let you go?
Oh, I'm sure there's something, but that's why I wrote down that stuff. But, hey, come on in and throw with Noah Saturday night. I'd hate to see him being there alone and bored.
All right.
Oh, I wouldn't want him bored. No.
Right? When he's bored, his mind works too much. We got to keep him going.
Yeah. Thanks, Kendall. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The East Coast is bracing for Hurricane Erin, and in some areas there are warnings about not going into the ocean. These people in Wrightsville Beach in North Carolina say,
Don't risk it. Yeah. Don't risk it. Have fun, but be smart.
You can't really see it when you're just on the beach. Keep an eye on the lifeguards. Keep an eye on the flags.
The Texas House is set to vote today on new congressional maps. State House Democrats like Representative Nicole Collier vow to fight them in court.
These maps that are rigged to have the outcome that Trump wants are harmful to my community. They will take away the voice of my district.
An Israeli military official says they're calling up 50,000 reservists before a planned offensive in Gaza City. The BBC's Yolande Now.
We're expecting the Israeli government, the cabinet in the coming days to sign off on the military plans.
CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Here's a look at Nebraska news. A news story released by KSMB. An early Tuesday morning crash in Grand Island brought traffic to a standstill on Highway 281 and Old Potash Highway. Emergency responders were called to the traffic collision just before 8 a.m. A reporter on scene could see at least one vehicle on its side and at least another car involved. Grand Island Fire Battalion Chief Ryan Seaman said one person had to be extricated from the vehicle on its side. He said they were able to stabilize the vehicle with the Rescue 3 crew working proficient in getting her out. She was transported to the hospital by private vehicle, while a person in the other vehicle was taken by ambulance. Division Chief Dean Elliott said that authorities had to shut down northbound traffic for a short time, rerouting the traffic. As the crash happened at one of the busier intersections of Grand Island, Elliott said that presented a challenge. Elliott said it can be cumbersome processes, so one of the things that they try to do is expedite the tows sooner and getting the accident cleared up so they can open it back up. Division Chief Dean Elliott added that it's manpower intensive, using code enforcement officers to help with slowing down traffic so that they don't have to deal with secondary crashes. Grand Island Fire, Grand Island Police, and the Nebraska State Patrol were on scene. GIFD said they were working on scene for under an hour. As firefighters were leaving, tow trucks had arrived to clear the intersection. NSP was handling traffic control while that was taking place. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Yankees hit 9 home runs in the 9 innings they played at Tampa Bay. 13-3 New York, the final. Yanks hit 3 straight homers in the first inning, including Aaron Judge's 40th of the year. Toronto and Baltimore with victories. The Orioles won at Boston in 11 innings, 4-3. The Dodgers' Shohei Ohtani hit his 44th homer in an 11-4 victory at Colorado. San Diego was a 5-1 winner over San Francisco, winning pitcher Nick Pivetta 13-4. Cincinnati got 2 runs top of the ninth to beat the Angels, and closer Kenley Jansen 6-4. Wins for the Mets and the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber his 44th homer at a Phils win against Seattle 6-4. Detroit won on a 10th inning bases loaded walk 1-0 over Houston, and the Cubs swept a doubleheader from Milwaukee. The Colts named Daniel Jones as their starting quarterback for the season. In the WNBA, Las Vegas over Atlanta 74-72, 32 points for Asia Wilson.
Here's your weatherology forecast. 88 today, under mainly sunny skies, winds out of the southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lows level off around 64 tonight. Lots of sunshine tomorrow, highs level off around 91. High temperatures reach up to 81 Friday with a slight chance of thunderstorms. 78, a blend of clouds and sun Saturday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Designed with pride, sold with integrity. That's Palmer Monument in Broken Bow. Their staff is trained to assist you in the decision-making process. You'll know you're getting a result built from the very best workmanship and the highest quality of materials at Palmer Monument, Broken Bow.
Wake up to the best.
I never miss a morning.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
The Dawson County Fairgrounds in Lexington are home to the 2025 Nebraska State Rodeo Association Finals. September 5th, the rodeo kicks everything off at 7 with an EMT First Responders Appreciation and a Calcutta to follow. Saturday is College Fan Day. Steer roping starts at 9 a.m. with rodeo at 7 p.m. Rascal Martinez ends the day from 9 to midnight. Sunday, it's Cowboy Church at 8 with an afternoon rodeo at 1. Friday to Sunday, the 5th to the 7th. Finals rodeo action at the Dawson County Fairgrounds. For tickets or more information, go to DawsonCountyFair.com. Sponsored by Lexington Tourism.
It's 8:12. We are running a little late. Kendall had a little trouble getting to us with the traffic out there and the one-lane traffic that's going on with the construction work being done on the roadway. So that's okay. Again, we're locally owned, homegrown. We can deal with it. We can do whatever we want.
Amen.
Doesn't really bother us that much, and we wanted to get Kendall on and all the great things he has going on at Axe Kickers and more to come, right?
Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure.
Okay, so we have Happy Jack Simpson out there. He can let us know what it feels like, what it looks like, what the traffic's doing. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, I guess we'll start out with the traffic right away. Definitely, I believe the stop signs for where they're stopping at are the end of the bridge here on the other side of our station, and I think from what I can kind of see, it's at the end of the curve as if you're going to Myrna past the Berean Bible Church, so that's kind of where the stops are right now. They definitely do have some equipment fired up on the other side of us. Feels absolutely beautiful, 64 degrees outside, sunny skies with calm winds, barometric pressure 3018 with humidity at 94%. In the last 24 hours, only 200ths of precipitation received. The precipitation for this month at 75 hundredths. A high yesterday of 94, overnight low of 62. Sunrise today was at 6:53. Sunset today 8:29. And happy birthday, Joan, if you're listening.
Well, thank you, Jack. I know she'll appreciate that.
Now, speaking of Joan's birthday, I'm ready to sing. Joan's a very special person, and I want to make sure that her birthday is celebrated in the right way. I'm happy to sing whenever you're ready, Dave.
You know what? I believe looks to me like there's more guests in the lobby.
Oh.
So we don't have time right now. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Yep. Come on in. I think it's maybe Custer Federal State Bank. We'll find out.
All right.
It's all right. Just hold on. We may get to that later.
Okay, all right. You just let me know.
All right.
Moline Seed and Fence was founded in 2014 by Carrie and Shane Moline for one simple reason: to bring all your fencing and pasture needs into one place to make your summer projects easier. With one straightforward mission, Moline Seed and Fence has put together the largest selection of fencing and feedlot supplies in Nebraska. Visit either location in Gothenburg or Thedford to find the best selection of creosote or hedge posts for this summer's barbed wire jobs. Make your barbed wire maintenance easier with a Milwaukee or DeWalt post-hole cordless digger. Moline Seed and Fence also have a great selection of oil field pipe and hardware, guardrail, and gates. With the hot days of summer, get your livestock water needs taken care of with tire tanks, concrete waters, and all your pipeline, fittings, and floats in one stop. Moline Seed and Fence, it all happens under one roof. Give Shane a call or visit either one of their locations today. That's Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg and Thedford. Visit them online at molineseedandfence.com or give them a call at 308-529-0781.
Are you having a hard time getting moving after your surgery? Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. If you have recently undergone surgery to your knee, hip, shoulder, back, or wrist, or having trouble doing the things you love, call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. With our highly trained staff in orthopedic rehabilitation, we are committed to getting you moving again. Call us at any of our locations close to you or check us out at myteampt.com, 872-5111.
Broken Bow, it's time to cruise. Thursday, August 21st from 5 to 8 p.m., we're celebrating the brand new Smooth Road in Broken Bow. Grab your crew, shine up your car, and roll through town. While you're out, listen for special promotions from stores and restaurants on the square and all over Broken Bow. It's the perfect night to shop, dine, and cruise in style. Cruise the Bow, Thursday, August 21st, 5 to 8 p.m. Don't miss it.
8:17 is your time. Boy, the chat box is lively today.
Great.
We'll catch up on that. We heard from Vicki and Bill Hart. It's their, let's see here. It's my wife and Vicki and Bill's dad, her dad, Bud of Arcadia. Call off is 92. Diane Myers saying hi from southeast Kansas. Now, to give you a little background there, Diane Myers was at one time Diane Yancey. Well, she still is. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
Maiden name again. And her dad, Richard, was manager here at one time and part owner. Bill Varney, happy birthday to Joan. And then Ryan Jeffers says, I'd like to say thanks for almost 20 years of service to Bill Varney down here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Ryan went on to say, Bill is retiring this Friday, and they wish him all the blessings and good luck. They're going to miss Bill. And then Ryan went on to say, I would love to put out a shout out, appreciate for Bill Varney for me. My best buddy that I work with every day is starting enjoyment of no stress fishing and just living his life. So those are some nice notes we're getting this morning on our chat box on The Breakfast Show. And again, hello to cousin Diane down in Kansas.
Good.
Way down in Kansas.
Way down.
Way down.
All
That's
right.
that's far when you say way down there.
Yeah, there you go.
Sounds a lot further.
Yeah, it's not so far from here at the radio station to Custer Federal State Bank. It's just a little difficult right now to get.
It's hard to get in here. I had to wait at the stoplight, and I just had to go just this tiny little bit.
Yeah, you made the turn in. It's a little.
Oh yeah, that's a little
tight.
In the Suburban. Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
are glad you made it.
Glad to be here.
Katrina Sharon, by the way, is who we're talking to
Yes.
from Custer Federal State Bank. Yeah. I was going to start singing, but actually the song in my head is Corina. But we can change it to Katrina.
You could.
Katrina.
Look at you guys.
I have that. I have that.
You guys are ready to go this morning.
Oh, we're sharp.
This takes a lot of coffee.
I was going to say, how many coffees have you guys had this morning?
Not enough yet. Katrina, where do you want to start? I mean, I know with Custer Federal State Bank, you deal specifically in the mortgage lending side of things. So how has the summer went? I mean, I know that we all know a few years ago what the interest rates were and how crazy that time was for people like you. Things obviously have changed since that time. So what about this summer compared to past summers? I mean, what have you seen?
This summer's been good. I mean, it's been very busy. I feel like the housing market's been good. The interest rates have been pretty decent for, what they were for a little while there. I mean, obviously they're not what they were in 2020, 21, but I think, people have just decided that that's where the interest rates are going to be, and if they want to purchase something, that's the way it's going to be. But a lot of first-time home buyers, I've been helping a lot of those, and with the home buyer assistance program or the lower interest rates with the first-time home buyer is also a very nice incentive to go that way. So there's so many options, but yeah, I've done quite a few first-time home buyers this summer.
You talk about options, and I think another area, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but another area where there have become options is, when you were getting ready to buy a house, there was always, we have to have the down payment. And there's options to help with that as well, correct?
Yeah. Everyone always thinks it's the 20% down, and that's where really, yes, 20% is great. That's kind of where you want to be if you don't want to have that private mortgage insurance on it. But that's not your only option. There is, like I said, with the home buyer assistance, with the first-time home buyers too, you have that option of getting a second loan to help with the down payment for 1% on 10 years. And that's been an incentive for some people that just don't have, the fees or the down payment, or they have one but they don't have enough for the other. You see that a lot, especially with young adults that are just starting their careers out. That's just kind of the way it goes. But that is the best part about it, is it's not that 20% threshold that you have to have now. You do have other options.
Yeah. So let's see. You guys handle not just, when we think about buying a home, I know you do construction loans. I know that some people like to bring in a modular or whatever and set it on a piece of property. You deal in those things too, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Construction loans have been, good too. The interest rates, the materials and stuff have kind of changed a little bit. So that's helped, there for a while, the materials were skyrocketing. But yeah, no, we've done construction loans. A big one is a HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit. Those have started to pick up a lot more. In that 2020 and 2021 range, people refinanced their house and took money out to do to do the home equity stuff and the home improvements that you didn't see HELOCs for a while. And now they are starting to kind of come back, and people are wanting to update their homes that maybe they've bought in the last year or two that they're just, a furnace or whatever. And that's probably been more than it had been.
I know that I think I probably always ask you this question, but I just find it interesting because you work in two, very different markets, really.
Yeah.
I mean, because, of course, Custer Federal State Bank has the branch in Kearney.
Yep.
And I think you handle most, if not all, of the mortgage lending at the Kearney office as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's interesting to see the differences in the markets because they are different, aren't they?
Yes, very much so. Kearney is very, it's very hard to buy a house in Kearney. There for a while, it was like you pretty much had to bid over what the purchase price, asking price was. So yeah, obviously I've had real estate in my family for a little while, and I never thought that I would probably be a mortgage officer in Kearney, but it's been fun to just the different people and getting out of this office and going to the Kearney office. We have great people down there to help. But yeah, I enjoy the difference and seeing, when the appraisals come back, the difference in the types of houses for sure.
I was going to ask you about this too. Obviously, when someone is buying a house or looking into getting a loan, there's a lot of papers.
There's
a lot of paperwork, and you got to sign this and you got to sign that.
Yep.
And sometimes it can be difficult to take time to come in and sign what has to be signed, and things have kind of changed with that a little bit too, right, Katrina? That has made it a little bit more, easier for the customer to get signed what they need signed.
Yeah, the very first, the first few documents, I mean, not the last ones with the deeds of trust and stuff, but the initial ones we can DocuSign now, which has been, awesome, because I've done loans for people in Greeley County or different places that they don't want to come to Broken Bow just for that. Or, if I'm doing someone for Kearney and I can't get to Kearney in the time frame that I need to, it's been very helpful. Yeah, for sure.
Good. Let's see, I've kind of dominated the conversation here. Anything that you came in wanting to discuss this morning, or have we kind of hit on the highlights, at least for what you deal with at the bank?
Yeah, we've been celebrating 100 years. I know that's been a big thing for Custer Federal this year. We did the snow cones at the fair. We did ice cream the other day at the bank. So in the next few months, we'll keep doing different things to finish out the year. The snow cones were a hit.
I bet
the
they
fair.
were. Yeah.
Yeah, my son was, I think, one of the first ones in line. So
did he keep coming back around and getting back in line?
Well, you see, it was supposed to be that Tuesday, and then that Tuesday got rained out or whatever for storms.
Yeah.
Well, we had already announced that we were doing it that Tuesday, so some of the fair kids knew about it. So we didn't want to not do it for some of those kids that had shown all day.
Sure.
So we kept it open for, I don't know how long it was, on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we did it for the bullfighting. But I know my son was one of the first ones in line for that Tuesday night.
That's good. I've seen some pictures on Facebook. Your son looks like he's getting to be quite the fisherman.
Yeah, he is. He loves fishing very much so.
Yeah.
He would fish and hunt every day if you let him.
I bet he would.
Now, I will say, I really appreciate you guys going out to the fair. I know it wasn't you guys. Jeremy going out to the fair and, videoing it all day. I'm sure it's not the most exciting thing for him to do, but it was so nice to be able to see where they were at in the day. And so when my nieces or nephews were coming up, I could, instead of having to text people and be like, oh, where are they at in the show? So you guys did a wonderful job, documenting that, because that was very nice.
Well, that's good. Thank you for saying so.
Yes.
Let's see. Labor Day is coming up,
Yep.
and so I guess remind everybody the bank will be closed,
Yep.
I assume, on Labor Day.
But, there's always that mobile banking and all those things that they can do. But, yeah, we will be closed. I think, is it that Monday?
Yeah, first Monday in September, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
it's kind of hard to think that far because we haven't started school, you know.
Yeah, I
So-
know. Yeah, here in Broken Bow, it is kind of hard to.
kind of awesome,
get
actually.
I've heard a lot of people say that.
They're liking it.
Yeah,
We like it. Yeah.
so that's good.
My son likes it because his birthday is the 25th, and so he doesn't have to be in school for his birthday.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
So he thinks
That
that's pretty
sounds
neat.
nice. Yeah, probably go on a fishing trip.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're actually going to the Husker football game in Kansas City.
Oh, you'll be
Oh,
there.
you're going to the opener.
Mhm.
Oh, wow, what fun!
But it's really late. So
It
I don't
is,
know. I don't
yeah.
know. It's past my bedtime, but we'll get there.
Well, take a nap if you
I
can.
know.
Yeah, there you go.
That one will be. I think that will be pretty cool.
Yeah. Is Aunt Christy going to make him a cake?
No, my mom does.
Oh,
But Christy is very good at making cakes.
Yeah.
But my mom made him a fishing and hunting cake.
Oh,
actually.
nice. Ah, that sounds great. Well,
Yeah. We had a
wow.
swimming party. Christy did come though,
Good.
but she did not get in the pool.
Oh, she didn't.
She doesn't like to get wet.
If there's not a competition, that's
Yeah.
that's silly.
You could say, who can swim to the other side the fastest?
Who's the fastest? Christy would jump in.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
That's great. Anything else, Katrina, regarding Custer Federal you wanted to share today, or?
No, nope. Just stop in if you don't have the time. A lot of people call, and then they can just send me, email me their pay stubs or their W-2s. I mean, a lot of it, it's great to do person to person if people are, unsure or don't know what to expect, or this is their first time and they're just, very nervous. But a lot of it can be done over the phone too. So I'm more than happy to take the phone calls and do it that way too.
Fantastic. All right. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much. It's National Radio Day today, so we're going to play radio songs. This one's AM radio from Everclear on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Medicare and private health insurance, but dental, vision, accident, cancer, and hospital indemnity plans are available year-round. These affordable coverages can help ease the financial burden when the unexpected happens. Give Lori or myself a call at 308-836-2201 or stop into the office in Callaway or Broken Bow.
Evans Feed Company is proud to serve Central Nebraska's cattle producers with quality feed, mineral, and salt products, and great service, too. Evans Feed has a full line of feed products on hand. Bulk grain products, creep feed, and distiller's pellets, too. They have a very complete line of horse, goat, sheep, pig, bird, and chicken feeds, and pet foods galore. Check out Evans Feed. They deliver great products to your farm or ranch. 800-830-2119. Give them a call. That's Evans Feed, locally owned and operated.
Don't let falling behind on your spraying affect your yield. Now is the time to book fungicide and insecticide applications on corn and soybeans with Arrow Aviation. Not only can you fight disease, but you can improve plant health at the same time, increasing yields. Easily control insects like grasshoppers, rootworms, beetles, and western bean cutworms with the help of Arrow Aviation. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim with Arrow Aviation at 308-872-5113 to talk about your options. 8:35, a lot of fun already on the breakfast show with the great guests we've had in, and we have another guest on our schedule. But today we're going to be a little cautious about that because they may or may not want to or make it through right now with the construction that's going on. A lot of dirt work on the shoulders. They're widening things out. And so the stop and start mechanisms that they're using are really nice because they can move them up and down the road as they work. So just expect to be stopped and started when you come through Highway 2, either leaving town or coming into town here out west. But you don't know exactly where they're going to have those because it's fluid. They move them with the work they're doing. So just be prepared. And right now, or at least for a while, they were right in front of the drive here, and it was a little difficult to get in. So we'll see if we can get our next guest in here this morning.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Well, lots of things going on. We were talking earlier about letting you know about the specials that are going to be available tomorrow starting at 5 o'clock here in Broken Bow. And this, of course, is for the cruise that we are putting on. We'll be broadcasting live from the square in downtown Broken Bow and invite you to just hop in your car, your truck, your motorcycle, whatever you want to bring out, whether it's your old classic car or your brand new car or something in between. It does not matter what you drive. Just get out and drive around and enjoy the new smooth road, celebrating the end of summer, basically, and the start of fall. All the activities for fall are upon us. And to celebrate, the businesses have decided, hey, it's getting better around here. Let's have specials in our stores. I, at this time, would like to hand out a Breakfast Show award to the business that I think has suffered the most.
Oh, like during the construction and such?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I know where you're going.
Just because of their location, which is normally so handy, there's still work going on. Yesterday they were still carving up cement and making things better eventually, but dust is flying everywhere. They got these orange barrels in front of Chapin's.
Yes.
And I think Lola and Jean and Connie have, I believe they should get Suffered the Most award from the construction on Highway 2 because it just seemed like if there was construction going on, they were blocked off. And there's not a lot of parking down from them to the east due to that's a turn lane now in front of the hotel there. So we're going to say we're proud of you.
Yeah.
For your patience and your understanding and gritting your teeth and going, people have to really work to get in the store from the side and the back. But they've been doing that because Lola's been offering up great specials on her side of things. And, of course, they have all the furnishings and paints and so forth that they can offer you in the store. But I believe they deserve the Suffered the Most award from the Highway 2 construction.
Yeah, well said. And thank you for keeping the doors open and doing what you've needed to do to stay open and serve us. So thank you.
Yep. And all the businesses, even if they're not right on Highway 2, have, had traffic difficulties getting, getting people through. That's just coming with construction. Now, as far as the crews themselves and the work they've done, they're fantastic. They're working their tails off, and they've been getting it so there was at least one lane through town all the time, which took a lot of maneuvering and time to make that happen. But they took down the barricades early yesterday, I think, around the manhole covers that they had blocked off. So that's opened it up tremendously. But there's still that sawing going on. And yesterday afternoon, kind of over by the Aero Hotel and Chapin. So you might see some cones up yet there. And I don't know about tomorrow, but if tomorrow evening they have cones up, we'll just have to be careful. And we don't want to be cruising around too fast anyway.
Yep.
We want to watch all the stoplights. And if you're off the street, we have all those new stop signs.
Yes. Yes.
You have to remember.
Good point.
There's a lot of new four-way stops and some, which are somewhat confusing to me, three-way stops. And so look for those stop signs when you're off of the main drag, when you're driving around the square or on either side of the highway. But especially in downtown, there's a lot of new stop signs been placed. So we'll want to stop at every intersection and take a good look. Not when we're just cruising around tomorrow, but all the time until we get used to them.
Very well said. Yes, good reminder.
Now, I think most people know where Broken Bow Floral and Plant Studio is. That has been there for years on First Avenue, just off Highway 2, on the south side of Highway 2. It was a greenhouse and a flower shop for as long as most of us can remember. And when the Heffleys took over, they turned it into the Broken Bow Floral and Plant Studio. It is beautiful inside.
Yes, it is.
They have the nicest stock you can think of in all of those areas. So stop by and take a look. Now, tomorrow, they'll be open until 8 p.m., and they're celebrating their 5-year anniversary all month long. Seems impossible. We did our first remote there 5 years ago with the Heffleys, but it's true. So right now, all week long, you'll receive 20% off store-wide on candles and flameless diffusers, or 30% off as well. Mark the night for next Wednesday, August 27th, because they're going to have the Night in Bloom with a stem bar for building your own bouquet. They'll have giveaways you won't want to miss, and a one-night only 30% off savings in the whole store. That's Wednesday, August 27th. Tomorrow night, it's 20% off store-wide and 30% off candles and flameless diffusers. So stop in and pick up some of those fine items tomorrow evening up until 8 p.m., starting at 5 until 8, and then they're celebrating all the time their 5-year anniversary.
If you're looking for something to enhance your cruising experience tomorrow evening, how about ice cream? Runza in Broken Bow from 5 to 8 p.m. Thursday. Swing through the drive-thru while you're cruising and get a $1 ice cream cone. They'll also be giving $1 small drinks as well. So swing through Runza while you're cruising. Enjoy an ice cream and a small drink. Ice cream cones and small drinks for $1 at Runza as you cruise the Bow tomorrow.
Well, we were just talking about them. Let's tell you what Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique has for you on Thursday, tomorrow, from 5 until 8 p.m. only. Stop in to Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique and save half off a great variety of items, including summer fashions, recliners, and home accessories. Half off on those items tomorrow from 5 until 8 p.m. during cruise night. They also have some specials going on right now for summer clothing as well. They're doing a little clearance there, so stop in. If you can't park out front, you can get in from the side or walk from across the street, whatever you need to do, because they have specials going on right now on summer clothing. But tomorrow night it's summer fashions, recliners, and home accessories half off. And they're doing that after being what we have awarded the Business Who Suffered the Most award.
There you go. Hey, Ollie's Coffee and Boutique is getting involved in tomorrow's event. They encourage you to visit them during the Roads Open Rally to take advantage of the construction special is what they're calling it. This is kind of a neat idea. They're going to allow you to pick a construction cone to reveal your discount off your entire purchase. Now, drinks and food will be included in this, so you could get up to 25% off your purchase tomorrow evening during the cruise event. They're excited to see you out cruising and encourage you to swing by Ollie's Coffee and Boutique here in Broken Bow.
Well, quite the deals at Geared for Sports on the west side of the square in Broken Bow. Tomorrow from 5 until 8 p.m., save 50% off all summer apparel, excluding Husker gear. And all week, shop their semi-annual shoe sale. Get 20% off regular price shoes. Perfect timing with the Roads Open Rally to get your closet ready for next summer. And don't miss these incredible deals at Geared for Sports, your destination for athletic wear and footwear. So that's going on tomorrow at Geared for Sports.
Sylvester's in Broken Bow wishes you an awesome time when you're cruising the bow tomorrow. Go and see them, of course, with your designated driver and enjoy ice-cold drinks and great conversation. Also, Sylvester's reminds you they are the place to catch the Huskers again this upcoming fall sports season. Of course, the season opener will be, I know, on the televisions there at Sylvester's on the 28th when Nebraska opens the season. And, of course, they are your source for awesome live band entertainment. So keep your radio tuned to KBBN for upcoming live band and karaoke dates at Sylvester's on the east end of the new Smooth Highway in Broken Bow.
We'll be right back.
At Gothenburg Health, we understand that women's health is personal. That's why our clinic and specialty clinic offers comprehensive family practice, obstetric services, and an OBGYN specialist to support you in every stage of a woman's life. From routine exams and prenatal care to specialized treatments, our experienced providers and specialists are here to guide and care for you with the sensitivity you deserve. Schedule your appointment today and experience the difference. Gothenburg Health Clinic and Specialty Clinic, helping people live their best lives.
I have a problem. I've been given 30 seconds to explain all the advantages of a Ranke irrigation system from Central Nebraska Diesel. You see, 30 seconds is not enough time to tell you in detail why high-strength steel and superior engineering combine to make Ranke the best irrigation system on the market, or why the service provided by Central Nebraska Diesel is second to none. So stop by and see Central Nebraska Diesel today. Let them show you the advantages a Ranke provides. There you go. Problem solved.
Teammates invites you to an open house Wednesday night, the 27th at North Park Elementary in Broken Bow. From 5 until 7:30, you can learn more about the journey to becoming a mentor, from application to being matched with a mentee. In addition, your questions can be answered. Since its inception in 1991, more than 50,000 students have benefited from Teammates, the largest school-based mentoring program in the nation. They'll see you August 27th. And don't forget to eat at Runs on September 23rd to support Teammates as well.
Take a listen to the list of projects that MC Fencing can help you with. Fencing, including builds, removals, and repairs, plus cedar tree cutting, including those hard-to-get spots like side hills. MC Fencing uses professional-grade equipment, which means you receive the most efficient and cleanest job possible. The journey toward their fair and competitive pricing begins with a free estimate. Openings are available now, so call Martin Castro at 308-870-6227. MC Fencing, serving Custer County and the surrounding area.
8:48. Good to have you along. A few more specials to tell you about. Got some music lined up for you. It's National Radio Day, and we're celebrating that with radio songs. Also, Joan, if you're listening, I have a couple of songs for you that I'm going to play at 9:30, and maybe one ahead of that for your birthday today.
Yeah. And don't forget, Joan, still to come when we have time. Yours truly is going to give you a very heartfelt rendition of Happy Birthday. I can probably be ready to do it right now if you want.
No, that's all right.
You sure?
We have a couple more breaks to take, and we need to do some more live reads and take care of some business. So I appreciate it very much. If we have time later, maybe we can squeeze that in.
Okay, I'm ready.
This one's called Nothing But the Radio.
Baby, what you drinking?
But the radio, as we celebrate National Radio Day. And let's see here, the history, the annual coast-to-coast celebration of the medium we love so much. The first vocal radio broadcast was transmitted on Christmas Eve back in 1906 by a Canadian from his station in Brant Rock, Massachusetts. The signal was heard as far away as Norfolk, Virginia, and proved that radio could be more than Morse code. Today is also the anniversary of the first telegram sent around the world on this day in 1911. It wasn't particularly creative, but simply said, "This message sent around the world." So radio's been around a long time. Don't want to get too far into it because we are very biased here on radio. But I did have a conversation recently with the party. We were talking about, all the different things that are happening in this world today and all the different changes with technology and AI and digital, ever since digital numbers all strung together to change our world. Things are changing in good ways and some questionable ways. But radio, I remember the days when there was television started expanding to more than a couple of channels in the home, and more people were watching TV. That's the end of radio. Radio is a lost technicality. It's no longer going to compete. And there's more people listening to radio today than ever before. So that's my speech.
Yep, it has stood the test of time.
Yep, that's good because we like to do it.
Yes.
Cruising around. The good old days when you went and cruised around, see what your friends were doing, see who was out, honk your horn, and stop and visit. Yeah, you didn't actually do it on the phone. You had to stop somewhere and talk.
Yeah.
Or take a bunch of people with you in a car and spin around and talk.
And then start digging through the car seats to see if you could find enough change to get a snack.
Yeah, or more gas.
Yeah, or that too, yes.
Hey, you know what? If you could, between four of you, each have 50 cents, you could put a lot of gas in the car back in the day at 30-some cents a gallon. Well, let's just kind of relive some of those things tomorrow night from 5 until 8. Have a little fun, cruise around, enjoy the new smooth road, celebrate summer or the end of summer, coming into fall. And we've been telling you about some great deals that go along with this cruise night. One of those is out at the Dairy Queen. Cruise night, 5 until 7, 25% ice cream, 25-cent cones.
Yeah, for a quarter.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just 25 cents. Plus, they're going to have some meal deals and some specials on blizzards, too, at the Dairy Queen tomorrow night.
Awesome.
So cruise around and enjoy.
Yeah.
Joel Rand Dance Gymnastic Academy. We've talked with them earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
They're having their annual fall registration. Amber says, let's have an open house for fall and winter session of tumbling and trampoline classes. Thursday, August 21st. So that is tomorrow as well from 4 until 6 p.m. 225 South Fifth Avenue. You can also call for more information at 308-870-2726 and get your kids involved in tumbling and trampoline classes. And it sounded like Amber was pretty sure they could fit it to your schedule and to what you want your kids to do, what level you want them to go for. And so they'll talk to you about that. They'll fit your kids in the right spot. That number again, 308-870-2726. And the sign-up is tomorrow, August 21st, 4 until 6 p.m. on Fifth Avenue.
Another event that is coming up on Thursday is in Kozad because this is the third Thursday of the month. And every third Thursday of the month, they do their special Sip and Shop at Rustic and Red. And they have a special guest coming to Sip and Shop tomorrow in Kozad. That's Susan Hart. She will be there. She's a wonderful artist with a personality to match. She will be presenting some of her lovely pieces for your viewing pleasure. They'll have some surprise in-store specials going on. Sales will run all day from 10 to 7. The sipping usually starts around 4. Plus, everyone gets a valuable coupon to use on their next visit. If you're looking for a unique gift item, they have them. Gifts for all ages, gifts for men and women, weddings, baby gifts, or something fun for yourself. Come check out this beautiful store. And there's no better time to do it than during Sip and Shop, which will take place tomorrow at Rustic and Red in downtown Kozad.
We'll be right back.
It's that time of year, time for the State Fair. The Secret Garden store outside of Myrna is closed, but you'll find them at the State Fair serving delicious frappes, smoothies, homemade crepes, and quiche. Still want to shop their wide variety of items even though the store is closed? Head to thesecretgardenonline.com. Always a great place to keep up with them, no matter the time of year. Look for the Secret Garden trailer at the Nebraska State Fair through September 1st.
If you bring kids to Verney Pharmacy, their eyes will get big when they see the new items on the shelves. And here's a plus that you'll love. They're great educational learning toys. For the little ones, classic pull-behind wooden toys and magnetic tractors, as well as chew-friendly books with crinkle pages. Books include listen, touch, and feel options, writing practice, baby's first Bible stories, and pick a flap options. For the older kids, pick up classics like Snakes and Ladders, Chess and Checkers, a crystal growing kit, or a tin can robot kit. It's all at Barney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
Looking for banking that fits your lifestyle? At Burning Bank, our online and mobile banking puts the power in your pocket. Check your balance on the go, set spending controls, and stay ahead of fraud with real-time alerts. Pay bills, view transactions, and manage your money anytime, anywhere. Bank smarter, not harder, with Burning Bank. Fast, secure, convenient. It's time to build, grow, and thrive. Call Burning Bank today. Burning Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, reminder, Friday we'll be broadcasting live from the first day of the State Fair. We've been doing that for a number of years now, thanks to Rick Nelson. He's always invited us to come down the first day to their booth that they share with Nebraska Public Power. And Nebraska Public Power work together on that, and we'll go down and visit with all the big shots down there.
All right.
I'll be talking to big shots on Friday from 8:30 to 9:30.
All right, sounds good.
So that's coming up. Also, sports-wise, Brent, what's coming up?
Well, Husker volleyball is what's coming up. They're going to start their season this week. They'll start on Friday when they take on number 3 ranked Pittsburgh. Wow, number 1 versus number 3. That's not a bad way to get the volleyball season started. It's part of the First Serve Classic event, which is being played at Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln. So I assume that the crowd advantage will be for Nebraska if it's in Lincoln. So it should be a lot of fun, and we will broadcast a match for you Friday evening, courtesy of the Huskers Radio Network. John Baylor, Lauren Cook-West are back for the call again this season, and we'll broadcast the game for you beginning with pregame at 5 o'clock. Match is set for 6, I believe, on Friday evening. You can listen to it on KBBN 95.3 FM. And then on Sunday, Nebraska will turn around, continue playing the First Serve Classic, and they will take on top 10 ranked Stanford on Sunday afternoon. Coverage starting at 1:30, match around 2:30. So you can listen to both matches coming up this weekend on KBBN Radio. And then next week, it's a huge week. We'll start our high school sports coverage. We've got Broken Bow Volleyball with their season opener on August 28th when they go to Hershey. We'll have that for you on KCNI Radio. And we also, I believe, plan to do a live video stream if we get permission to do that. So you can watch the game from Hershey coming up next Thursday. And then, of course, also on the 28th, we'll have Nebraska football kicking off as they go to Kansas City to take on Cincinnati. And we'll broadcast Husker football for you on the 28th of August on KBBN with coverage starting at 6 p.m. Game time, 8 p.m. next week. And then finally, for football, high school football, we'll kick off our coverage a week from Friday as Sandhill Setford travels to Anselmo Myrna to take on the Coyotes. That'll be our area game of the week on KBBN next Friday. And, of course, once again this year, KCNI Radio will present live coverage of every Broken Bow football game, home and away. That'll be on KCNI. Broken Bow will open the season a week from Friday by hosting Shadron.
All right, thank you, Brent. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. There are mandatory evacuations for parts of North Carolina's barrier islands because of Hurricane Aaron. This man decided to ride it out in Kill Devil Hills.
There's still people out on the beach. They got the red flags up for danger, so I don't think anyone's in the water, but there's definitely people out on the beach still.
While a vote's expected today on Texas's redistricting maps, Democratic State Representative Cassandra Garcia Hernandez says,
"We will be working on the floor, strategizing and making sure that we bring the fight, and we will not allow them to continue to keep silencing our communities."
The Trump administration's painting the border wall between the U.S. and Mexico border black. CBS's Michael Wallace says the dark paint will make it hot and harder for people to get over.
U.S. Border Patrol Chief Michael Banks says the black paint will also protect the wall from rust.
We'll also see lighting go up, camera systems go up, ground sensing technology as well.
CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
Back to school is on the brain. That means new notebooks, pencils, new everything. And while the kids are getting ready to get book smart, it's time for you to save smart with Straight Talk Wireless. Switch now and get a free Moto G 2025 with 5G when you activate select plans. Now that's a smart call. Get Straight Talk covered by Verizon's 5G network. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Offer valid through 10/19/25. Taxes and fees apply. Purchase of Gold Unlimited plan or higher required for offer. Must activate the plan in-store at Walmart. Cannot be combined with other offers.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, Here's Steve DeSager.
The Yankees hit 9 home runs in the 9 innings they played at Tampa Bay. 13-3 New York, the final. Yanks hit 3 straight homers in the first inning, including Aaron Judge's 40th of the year. Toronto and Baltimore with victories. The Orioles won at Boston in 11 innings, 4-3. The Dodgers' Shohei Ohtani hit his 44th homer in an 11-4 victory at Colorado. San Diego was a 5-1 winner over San Francisco, winning pitcher Nick Pivetta 13-4. Cincinnati got 2 runs top of the 9th to beat the Angels, and closer Kenley Jansen 6-4. Wins for the Mets and the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber his 44th homer at a Phils win against Seattle 6-4. Detroit won on a 10th inning bases loaded walk 1-0 over Houston, and the Cubs swept a doubleheader from Milwaukee. The Colts named Daniel Jones as their starting quarterback for the season. In the WNBA, Las Vegas over Atlanta 74-72, 32 points for Asia Wilson.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. 88 today, under clear skies. Southeasterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. 64 tonight. High of 91 tomorrow. Daytime highs approaching 81 Friday with a slight chance of thunderstorms. 77, sunshine mixed with clouds at times Saturday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Gateway Motors, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Head to East Highway 2 in Broken Bow to visit with their friendly staff. Schedule service with their experienced service department or swing in for quick lube service. Visit gatewaymotorsbrokenbow.com.
9:05 is your time. Temperature is 76 already under a sunny sky. Winds are not a factor. They are calm. Barometric pressure steady at 3018. Humidity at 88%. Jack did measure 200ths precipitation as of 7 o'clock this morning, 7,500ths for the month. So I didn't know we got any rain, but
yeah,
I guess we did.
All right. No, sounds good.
I wasn't running the sprinkler yesterday, so I don't think I put any sprinkler
okay.
water in the tube, so I think that's probably legit.
All right.
We did talk the other day about a letter that was sent out from the Custer County Assessor's Office from Ms. Taylor. And I'm glad she sent it out because as business people, if you have commercial property, you should know that there has been a process started earlier this week, started on Monday, that Central Plains Valuation LLC is in the area, in the county, and they will be doing physical inspections of commercial properties. They do that every 6 years. And this is a year, so they'll be looking at the exterior of the property along with updating photos and possibly measuring any structures. Should you feel that the quality and or the condition of the building to be incorrect, an interior review may be requested.
All right.
And I was going to ask, if our sinks and toilets are clean? Because we don't want to have company in if we haven't, I guess Sarah's taking care of that, so I guess we'd be all right if we need to have them come in and take a look. But anyway, thank you. The Assessor's Office, Custer County Assessor's Office, Ms. Taylor, sending out that note to businesses that you're probably going to see an inspection real soon if you haven't seen one by now.
All right. Hey, we want to remind you that Market on the Square is continuing for a few more weeks in downtown Broken Bow. Of course, this takes place on Thursday, so they encourage you to join them for Market on the Square tomorrow from 10 to 4. Now, with the cruise night going on, I think some vendors might plan to stay a little bit after 4 o'clock downtown on the square, so take note of that. You can expect many of the regulars there. However, we have been informed that there will be no Dickerson chip repair tomorrow or Secret Garden. The Secret Garden trailer, I think they always go to the state fair, so they won't be there. But it does say their produce will be.
Oh, boy.
Next Thursday, there will be a Christian concert in the square beginning at 6 p.m., so join them for a fun evening of music. That's next Thursday. Also, the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce wants you to mark your calendar for the following social events. The Sip and Socialize Women's Night is scheduled for September the 8th from 5:30 until 9. That'll be at the Stockman's venue this year in Broken Bow. And then the annual Men's Steak Fry is scheduled for September 15th from 5:30 until 9. That'll be at the Broken Bow Golf Club. Tickets for both events are now available, so get your tickets now by contacting the Broken Bow Chamber office at 872-5699. 91.
We'll be right back after these important messages.
Thanks for starting your day with us.
It's gonna be a good day.
Every morning. KCNI, KBBN Radio.
Broken Bow, it's time to cruise. Thursday, August 21st from 5 to 8 p.m., we're celebrating the brand new Smooth Road in Broken Bow. Grab your crew, shine up your car, and roll through town. While you're out, listen for special promotions from stores and restaurants on the square and all over Broken Bow. It's the perfect night to shop, dine, and cruise in style. Cruise the Bow, Thursday, August 21st, 5 to 8 p.m. Don't miss it.
Back to school? More like back to work and back to riding with Aglane ATV. Whether you're hauling feed, checking fence, or sneaking in a weekend ride before the homework hits, Polaris has the machine to help you get it done. Aglane ATV is stocked with all the latest models and accessories to keep you prepared and ready for whatever the season brings. Stop by Aglane ATV on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow and get geared up for fall. Always wear a helmet, never drink and drive.
It is 10 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. Brent and Dave with you here on this Wednesday, getting ready for tomorrow's cruise you just heard about. Also want to remind you that tomorrow there's a blood drive at the Ansley Public Schools from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. And as Brent just mentioned, Market on the Square here in Broken Bow starting at 10 a.m. And some of those businesses, those vendors may be staying late with us. We'll be broadcasting live tomorrow from 5 until 8 on KBBN 95.3 FM. And we'll be taking some requests for music via text. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Try to get Jeremy in here and kind of visit about that and the kind of suggested route you take for the main drag, wherever you want to go off the main drag. That's certainly up to you. But when we used to cruise around, you did the main drag, but you had some other routes you took, around town. Mm-hmm. And you probably had one in your community that you took. But the main drag was, very important. That's where everything kind of started.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be tomorrow. At this time, I'm going to play a song for Joan. I hope she's not with Ching Chung.
I thought maybe you were about to introduce me for happy birthday.
I thought maybe
we
could
do that yet.
If we had time.
I'm ready.
If we had time, maybe towards the end of the show, kind of make that the climax of the breakfast show.
Kind of conclude with that.
Yeah, if we can.
Sure.
If we can squeeze it in, I'm not sure, because I wanted to play a couple of Springsteen songs at 9:30 after the show's over. Kind of inspirational Springsteen songs, because as you know, Joan's a big Springsteen.
Yeah, I know she is.
Person,
yeah, she loves Bruce,
and he has some songs that make Joan and I feel a little better about the world, because it's kind of in a mess. And I've been thinking a lot because of Joan's birthday about how long Joan and I have been together. So I guess I'd be safe to say that we've been together since we were 16.
Uh-huh.
And knew each other before that. We went to first grade together. I don't particularly remember Joan in first grade, and she doesn't particularly remember me in first grade. But I do remember looking down the street, because I walked on G Street, because we lived down in the ghetto, and walked to school, to the South School from the ghetto on G Street. And looking down the street, and Joan would be down there shooting baskets in her saddle shoes. She had a hoop out on the garage. And I never talked to her. I just looked down there and saw her shooting hoops. And then we did. I thinking we might have been in kindergarten together too, probably. I think she was morning kindergarten. That's when you did morning and afternoon.
Yes, yeah.
So we probably did kindergarten and first grade, and then we went our separate ways until, I don't know, our junior year of high school, probably sophomore, junior. So we've been together a long time, and when you start having birthdays that are kind of surprising, kind of weird to have, you just have to realize that, well, hey, there's still more to do, Joan. We still have a lot of birthdays to celebrate and a lot of things that we hope will come true. So I'm going to dedicate to this to you on your birthday. And as I said, I have a couple of songs after the breakfast show on KBBN to play for you. And if we have time, we just might have time to have Brent sing you happy birthday. Now,
I'm ready.
She might be doing her yoga right now. Or a ching chung chuk chaka, whatever it is she does with that guy that on the screen. This is for you, Joan. Happy birthday.
To use, packed with helpful tools, and has everything from side-by-side account comparisons to quick videos on fraud tips and how to save smarter. All there to help support your personal, ag, or business banking needs. Drop by nesb.bank and explore the future of community banking online. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
9:18 is your time. Jeremy Shipe is in the studio. Jeremy, I know that we're preparing and getting excited for tomorrow evening for the Cruise bow celebrations, end of summer, start of fall, shopping specials, good food, good fun. And you've been doing a little phone calling and kind of making preparations for a suggested route maybe some of the folks take.
Yeah, and I've confirmed kind of a suggested route with a couple of parties on the east and west end of town. East end of the town turnaround is going to be at Full Circle Irrigation, so you'll have that as an option to kind of pull off to the south side of the highway and go up in their parking lot and loop around. And then obviously when you're turning back west on the highway, you want to make sure that the traffic that's coming to the east is in fact also doing the same thing you're doing. Not everyone's participating in the cruise. They might be wanting to go on outside of Broken Bow. I know that this is kind of a foreign concept to some of us drivers, but blinkers are a wonderful invention. If you could use them, it would probably really help in a lot of situations in general. And then on the west end of town, if you drive into the furthest west entrance of the Trotters Truck Plaza there, kind of right there by Trotter Service, and then loop back to the east and then come out by where those yield signs are next to the car wash and Dairy Queen. That'll allow you to pull right back out onto the road without having to go across a lane of traffic on that end. And that, I think most people naturally turn around there. It's just when you get into that large Trotters parking lot, there's so many different directions you can go. So certainly be careful. We all have different ways we drive across that parking lot, honestly.
There are arrows, but...
There are arrows, yeah, but they're hardly ever followed.
They really aren't. But, yeah, and I think you're right. And that actually there's several ways you can get onto Highway 2 to head back to town by the Dairy Queen and by the college. But it might be a little congested at the Dairy Queen with those 25-cent cones and the meal deals they have and so forth. But, hey, that's fine. We can all drive. And, again, we talked earlier about if you're off the main drag, which we hope some of you will, because that means you're going to take advantage of some of the shopping opportunities off of Highway 2, just remember the new stop signs.
Yes. Yeah, always important to remember. The one that gets me is the one out on the way to our house on the north side of town, right there by the church, just to the east of North Park. That one will sneak up on you. That's obviously way off of this cruising route, but there's a few, and they're putting them out there, so just watch out for those big red stop signs.
Well, yeah, and you could cruise out that way and then hit the airport road and come back into town. You don't have to just go right up and down Highway 2. But, yeah, those that got little blinking lights on them, the solar lights, I think. But the ones downtown don't. And there's four-way stops now that we've never had before. And, by the way, four-way stops work really nice if you don't try to cheat, right? If you get there second, the other car gets to go first. It's kind of that way. And there is one three-way stop that Brent and I discovered down by the Senate Law Office there and Palmer Monument.
Yep.
So evidently, if you're heading east, you can go on through, but the other ones all have to stop, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, just take your time and be extra careful.
Yeah. Just watch for the other guy.
Yeah. I think a lot of times we just hope that we don't have to arrive at a four-way or three-way stop at the same time as somebody else, because then you have to remember who has the right-of-way. God forbid we try to do that.
I know.
Because usually it ends up in someone getting screamed at, or
it's supposed to be the person to your right.
Correct.
But that doesn't always happen. That's what I like about the four-way stops. You all have an even. You're there. You just go in order, and it works pretty nice. But just be careful of that. There's also a kind of something that you mentioned: blinkers, turn signals. There's also crosswalks in our community, and they're painted up nice. The city guys have done a great job of sprucing up the walk, the walks that are available to citizens to walk on. There's very little attention paid to crosswalks in this town, to be honest with you. they have the right of way. So especially on the cruise tomorrow night when we're cruising off of Highway 2 and we're not at a stoplight, the citizens have the right to walk. We have no right to interfere with their walking across the street.
Yes. Okay. Yep. And it goes for those of us driving and those of us walking as well. Just obey those signals. Cross at crosswalks. It's important to yield for pedestrians, but it's a lot easier to do that when they're in the crosswalks that are there and available.
Yeah.
So just be careful out there. That's the number one thing. And we can't tell you where to drive or when to drive, but we can ask you to drive nicely and within the laws. So that's all we can do, and we hope to have a nice, safe, fun event.
Yeah. I'm going to get the Monte Carlo out. Are you bringing your Chevy in?
Yeah. Yep. Gonna do it.
Station wagon?
Yep.
396?
Mm-hmm.
Loud pipes?
Big block, yeah.
Well, don't get in trouble. You could get a ticket for loud pipes.
Could.
They did that a lot
Yeah.
in the old day. That was kind of a way to try to slow you down.
It's got everything it needs. It's got catalytic converter on it, and it's got mufflers on it.
Okay. You're legal.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know how much cruising we'll get to do, but we'll park down there and see. We're going to be doing live radio, playing music from there, and taking requests via text, right?
Yeah. Yep, we'll take text. 870-0333 is the number, if I remember right. So during the event, you can text into that, and we'd love to hear your suggestions. I did put a post up on our Facebook page last night kind of asking people what your favorite cruising songs are. So if you have a suggestion ahead of time when we're putting our playlist together, drop it in the comments on that post.
Okay. We might wander away and do some broadcasting, one of us somewhere else. We're just not sure. This will be a typical KCNI, KBBN fly by the seat of your pants night. But Jeremy's a better planner than I am, so I would suspect that it'll run smoothly.
We just don't want to do any reporting on any fender benders or anything like that, so just be careful.
Yeah, I think when the COVID cruise took place with a massive amount of cars, bumper to bumper, wheel to wheel, we had one fender bender that night. I thought, that was pretty good, as many cars that were out there. We don't expect that many, because back then we would have did anything to get out and do something.
Yes.
And that was
we
the
must
whole
have put
idea.
a good amount of messages out too, just saying that we aren't responsible for accidents.
Yeah.
Because at least I don't think we got sued.
No, we didn't. I didn't hear from any lawyer at all. I think we're good.
Those messages are on almost every piece of information I'm putting out there.
Good for you.
The road, it's a road, you can drive on it whether we tell you to or not. So
yeah,
you would hope that you can't assume anything anymore.
No,
I don't know.
You can't. Well, we're just getting about out of time on the show today. Brent was hoping to sing happy birthday to Joan. I don't know. Let me look here.
Oh, we can make time. We're your hometown, homegrown radio station. We can do whatever we want, right?
Yeah, we can. We sure can.
Here, I can get the instrumental of Happy Birthday to help you if you want.
Oh, no, I don't want that.
I'm
much better doing a cappella.
Oh, really?
If you put instrumental behind it, then I can't stay on key.
On key.
I can sing it to music, though. I can try.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Well, you've never done that before.
Do you want the non-instrumental version so you have someone to keep you on time?
Oh, like sing it with somebody.
Yeah, I don't know who it'll be.
Yeah, sure.
There's a mariachi version.
Really? Oh, well, let's try that.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
There we go. All right.
Are we doing this now? We got a couple of more things we got to do
Okay.
yet. You want to do these first? Here, Jeremy, help me out.
Okay.
I'm going to give that to you. I'll tell you what's showing at the movies at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. These movies will continue to show for a couple of more nights. The Bad Guys 2, the animated film, which has been a big hit this summer, still showing. Also, Freakier Friday with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. That continues to show. And also, Nobody 2 is showing as well at the Fox Theater. So that's the lineup for tonight and tomorrow night. And then Friday, going into the weekend, they're going to bring in a new film. It's Weapons. It's rated R. When all but one child from the same classroom mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. Ooh. That'll start showing on Friday, run through the weekend into next week, and then continuing to show through the weekend, Freakier Friday and Nobody 2. That'll be the lineup at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. And coming soon, this is exciting, there's some special anniversaries of classics that are coming back to the theater.
Ooh, I'm excited for the first one.
Yeah.
I think I know what it is.
One of them is Toy Story, the
classic.
original. And then it's the 50th anniversary of Jaws.
Really?
And I believe Jaws is coming back to the theater.
The original?
And yes, the original.
That's cool.
A chance to see it on the big screen. Those are some coming attractions, I believe, at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. So check out their website, watchthefox.com. Great website. You can get tickets on the website. You can find out show times. Take a look at what's coming in the future. So check it out, watchthefox.com.
And at Quality Senior Villages, they're seeking medication aides, certified nurse aides, and cooks to join their compassionate care team. Shifts available include evenings, nights, and part-time weekends. Medication aid or certified nursing aid license is preferred, but they will train the right candidate. You need to be dependable and caring. That's probably the most important part. And experience with Alzheimer's and dementia care is a big plus. Cook positions, day and evening shifts available there. You need to be able to cook home-cooked meals. That's probably a pretty good requirement.
Yeah.
If you want to be a cook, you need to be able to cook.
Makes sense.
You need to be dependable as well. So ask for Jeanette or Shelley to apply and to learn more. 872-6387 is their number. Join them in making a difference every day at Quality Senior Villages.
All right.
It is 9:31.
Oh, well, we have time then. This won't take long. Okay, or am I going to sing it to... Whoa, whoa, hey! Hey! to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Joan Burney. Happy birthday to you. Hey, ho! Oh, hey, let's sing it again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Joan Burney. Happy birthday to you. Hey, ho! Oh, that'll be a birthday she'll never forget.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Thank you, guys. I know Joan enjoyed that. I don't know if the rest of the audience
I don't
did.
know if she enjoyed it as much as I did, but...
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
That's the show for today.